morning, or depending when you're watching this, good afternoon, good evening, or good night. My name's Ross, and as always told, out of Voice of Radio. So today we need to have a look at, well, there's 3 new promos which are blatantly going to be tins, and we've got the final Obsidian Flames promo. So let's start there, shall we? You see, ladies and gentlemen, I showed you almost everything about Obsidian Flames as it stands at the moment. I showed you the 3-pack promos. The 3-pack blister promos, which were Eevee and Houndstone. I showed you the check lane blisters, which were Annihilate and King Gambit. And I showed you only one, of the 1-pack blister promos, which was, of course, Poor Me. And I told you there was going to be a second. I told you I would have been stunned if there wasn't a second. The Poor Me incidentally was a Korokoro magazine promo. I was very much expecting there to be a second. It just took a very, very, very long time to actually be shown off. Well, wonderful, wonderful news, ladies and gentlemen. They finally showed the last one off, and it is going to be Paldean Wooper. Yay! Took a long time for Paldean Wooper to get revealed, honestly. But we got it, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. Weirdly, we have the promo, we don't have the blister. Essentially, these have come from Card Decks, the official app. The promos have been found on there. So whereas usually we get the promotional packaging, and then that shows us which card it's going to be, this time around, for some reason, even though the Poor Me has been shown off, the Paldean Wooper hasn't been, but we've got like one random promo in amongst the other Obsidian Flames promos. And we're missing a 1-pack promo. I mean, come on, ladies and gentlemen. I suppose there is a tiny chance that this Wooper is actually from some product we don't usually get, and that there is only one 1-pack blister. But we all know that doesn't actually make any sense now, don't we? No, ladies and gentlemen. This is the one, this is the promo, and I, for one, am absolutely delighted. Although I do have to mention, I'm looking on Pokemon-card.com, I'm not seeing this. I don't think this has been released in Japan yet. I mean, it's worth pointing out just while we're here that there is the amazing artwork rare or illustration rare, which we are getting in Paldea Evolved, which is just about to come out. And we love it. But this Paldean Wooper, unless I'm being a big dumb dummy, and as always, if I am being a big dumb dummy, please do let me know in the comment section, I don't think this has actually been released over in Japan. Now, we've got wonderful Kirasaki artwork, and look, it's not particularly good. We've got single energy, both active Pokemon are poisoned, and then free energy 30 on a 60 HP basic. Like, I don't think anyone's actually claiming this is a good card. That's not really the point, ladies and gentlemen. That's not really the point. Honestly, I'd rather have the one that's got single energy 10, 2 energy 20, or the artwork rare, which can help you search out a stadium. Like, either of those would be better for me, frankly. But hey, there's a new one. It's the last 1-pack blister promo, and now we have, all in theory at least, all of the promos from Obsidian Flames. And this is lovely. But it's not the only thing that's gone and been revealed over the past couple of days. Because in the same way that we got the Paldean Wooper from Card Decks, and we got those lovely pre-release promos, including the amazing Togekiss I Am In Love With from Card Decks, we also got a set of free promo cards. Now, these are alternate arts, very clearly. These are alternate arts of the fully evolved first partner Pokemon from Paldea Evolved. So we've got an alternate art of Meowscarada EX, of Skeledirge EX, and of Quaquaval EX. That shouldn't surprise anyone. Why would they possibly do this, ladies and gentlemen? Why would they possibly do this? And this is very, very obviously, this is a set of free tins. Like, this has to be a set of free tins. Back in the early Sword and Shield era, Yes, we did have tins featuring alternate arts of Rillaboom V, Cinderace V, and Inteleon V. I flatly refuse to believe this is not a set of free tins. Now, it is very important to note that as it stands at the moment, I believe we have a release date of September the 1st. We do not have confirmation as to where these are from, what products these are actually going to be put in. So, I do have to admit at the outset that yes, there is a chance that these are in fact not a set of free tins. Now, I refuse to believe that's the case, to be clear. I am 100% certain that these are going to be a set of free tins. However, I do need to just mention that yes, there is a possibility that these are in fact not a set of free tins. Although, as previously mentioned, I don't consider it to be a realistic possibility, and I kind of refuse to believe it's anything else, but I've put it out there. There we go. You have been informed. And this is kind of awesome. Now, in terms of playability, I think it's fair to say that there is a clear winner when it comes to these promo cards. It's Meowscarada. Meowscarada is, by a bit of a margin, the best of them. I actually really like Skeledirge. Like, on a personal level, I really like Skeledirge, partly because it evolves from Fuecoco, who is my boy, and partly because it's an interesting card. 2 energy, 270, minus 10 for each damage counter on this Pokemon, on a 340 HP Pokemon. That's pretty cool. But it's a Stage 2 Pokemon. And I know that's something we're saying way too often nowadays, but it's a Stage 2 Pokemon. But I'm sorry, that's literally the problem here. Like, if this was a Stage 1 Pokemon, I would be singing its praises as loud as I could. It's not. It's a Stage 2 Pokemon. And what that means is you've got to muck about evolving into it, and it's going to take more time and more effort and all of that. I love the 340 HP. I love that you can do 270, because Vs and V-Stars and most EXs other than Stage 2s are going down. I love that it's 2 energy, which I'm sorry, 2 energy is really not that much to ask. There is so much I love about this card, but it is a Stage 2, you have been warned. Now, the one that I think stands the most chance is, as previously mentioned, Meowscarada. I adore Meowscarada as a card, not as a Pokemon, like I say, Skeledirge all the way, but Meowscarada is a very, very cool card. And this is one whereby you can discard a grass energy from your hand, and if you do so, you drop 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's Pokemon. It's lovely. As a ruling query for anyone that's unaware of this, yes, it has to be a different energy per Meowscarada. What that means is if you somehow get 4 of these out, you cannot discard 1 energy from your hand to activate all 4 abilities. That would be awesome, but no. No. There is absolutely no way, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely no way. Okay. So, I should mention it's also got a really nice attack. 2 colourless energy, 100 damage. If there's any damage on there already, 120 extra. So 220 plus what you drop with Bouquet Magic. It's really cool. We like this. We then got Quark with LEX, single energy, 60, switch to the bench, 2 energy, 230, put 2 energy into your hand. The fact that you have to keep putting energy into your hand basically locks you into playing this with Baxcalibur, which is a different Stage 2 on a different evolution line. No. Just no. It's no. This is the worst one of them. I feel pretty confident about that. But that's okay. These are very cool promos. Obviously, we do have to mention they all have those stunning special illustration rares in Paldea Evolved. And yes, once again, Skeledirge is the best of them. So, although actually I did pull, as you may have seen, I got some Paldea Evolved early. I did pull a Quaquavel. I am delighted about it. But the fact of the matter is, it's not actually... I don't think anyone's going to want to play these promos. And I don't think that's particularly harsh. I'm sorry if that sounds particularly harsh. What I mean by that is, we have better options. We've got the stunning special illustration rares if we want to go fancy. But what these tins do is they basically say, well, look, you can have these in tins nice and easily, which brings down the price of the tins generally, which is a very, very good thing that makes us very, very happy. This is cool. Do remember, in the interim, we have Koraidon and Miraidon tins. Miraidon has been very playable up till now, and Koraidon, with Ting Lu coming, could actually end up being a very, very cool card. And yes, I did somehow pull the special illustration rare of Ting Lu. Not entirely sure how that happened. Again, it's the English version. English versions are always worth way less than the Japanese versions. But still, it's a stunning card and I love it. And I'm extremely happy that that happened. That was from my pre-release. And it, made the whole pre-release thing just awesome. Basically, Ting Lu has an ability which turns off abilities of non-EX Pokemon when it's active. And then it's got a decent attack that does 150 plus drops 2 damage counters on the bench Pokemon. But you need to get the energy on. And then Koraidon, of course, will get the energy on, but it ends your turn. But that's fine because you want to end your turn with Ting Lu in the active anyway. So it works out quite nicely. Having the legendary Pokemon as tins makes perfect sense. We've seen that before. Having the partner Pokemon as tins, again, absolutely makes perfect sense. This is as we would expect, and this is kind of awesome. So we finally know all the Obsidian Flames promos, and we got these new tins coming. I'm excited, but now it's over to you guys. Are you excited? How cool do you think this stuff is? Let me know in the comment section. Go nuts! Be nice. And then make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel, follow me on Twitter at the Wasi. That's where we talk about Pokemon and card games and Pokemon card games, all kinds of fun things. And please do consider checking out patreon.com/PTCG Radio, where you can support the channel, get some bonus podcasts, join a Discord, all kinds of fun things. And get shoutouts on the channel like the lovely UberMX, who's been a supporter of ours for a long time now and is a very lovely person. So shout out to them for the support and for being a thoroughly lovely person. But by far the most important thing is always, look after yourselves till next time, would ya? Thank you very much for watching. My name's Ross, and you've been watching PTCG Radio.